On a little getaway here along the water. It's a beautiful day today. Getting a little rest and relaxation. Hope you're doing well. Feet are about hip distance apart. Go ahead and take a breath. Inhale and take it to a squat. Okay, so all our form checks. You want weight in your heels, sitting back. Spine is in neutral. Back of the neck long. Okay, so here we go. Knees track above your feet, down and up. Okay, we're gonna hold it in that squat. So hold here, place your hands on your thighs and just sink your seat down. And feel the warmth start to build in your thighs, glutes. You should be able to wiggle your toes at this point, so weight in your heels. Let's take it to a little bounce here. So really warming, getting the blood to flow. Good, bounce and bounce. Nice. Okay, let's go for about 20 more. Okay, do what you can. 14 and 13 and 9. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Release. Take it all the way up. Take it to a forward fold or airplane just halfway down. You want to lengthen through your spine. Pinch your shoulder blades together, palms face down. Spread your fingertips wide. Really lengthen. Feel a nice stretch to the backs of your legs. And then take it to a rag doll. Let your arms fall. Knees are bent. Wiggle. Rotate whenever you need to. Address any tightness in your body, whatever feels good. Allow your head to hang. Allow gravity to pull your head down closer to the mat. And shift side to side, whatever you need to do. Breathe. Bend your knees, place your hands on your thighs, and roll all the way up through your spine. Inhale, big breath. Take it back into that squat. So knees down, knees bend. Good. Okay, so we're going to do another variation. So take it into that squat. You can place your hands on your thighs to start. Okay, so this time we're going to allow our heels to lift up. Okay, so we're just going to lift the left, and then the right, and then left, and right. Okay, so here we go. Good, and good. Your hips stay at the same level. You're just allowing your hips to rise up. Okay, here, and here. If you want to, you can jog your arms. Okay, you can go a little faster. Really building the heat in your legs. Feeling your thighs. Good. Spine stays in neutral, shoulders are down. Good, good. Okay, I'm going to count down for 20 more counts. Do as many as you can. If you need to rise up, go ahead. 20 and 19 and 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 and 9. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to your toes. Rise all the way here. Find your balance. Heels lower down and lift. Calf raises. Working those calves down. Lift, down, and lift. If you can, go a little faster. Pulsing up and up. Good. Woo. Spine is in neutral. Belly is in. Those calves on fire. 20 and 19 and 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Shake up your legs. Send your right leg back. Stretch out that calf. Right side. And then left side. Good. Whew. Right again. We're going to get the hip flexor. So right back. Tuck your tailbone under. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Front part of that right hip. And take that right arm, reach over to the back diagonal. Nice long length. Fingertips, right fingertips, all the way to that right knee. Good, and switch. Left leg. Press that left heel back. Feel that stretch in that calf. And then tuck your tailbone under, hip flexor. If you want, left arm reaches up. Nice side stretch, good. Whew. Also hip flexor stretch, everything. 3 and 2 and 1. Come on out. Shake everything out. Beautiful work. Circle your hands. Hey, we're going to do some glute work before you take it down onto the mat. So ground your right foot. Hands on your hips, okay? Hinge forward. Take your left leg back behind. Go ahead and lift it, flex the foot. Feel the contraction of the left gluteal. Okay, so here, we're going to lower down about 3 inches and press back up. So just a tiny lift. I'm going to try and keep your spine in neutral. Keeping that glute engaged the entire time. 3 inches down and up, down and up. Okay, so keep it there. Okay, When I say go, we're going to start to bring the leg over to the left side. Okay, down and left, squeezing that glute. Okay, so we're going to start to bring it over to this side, still pulsing up. Good. And up, and up. And hold it as far as you can out to the side while keeping your hips squared to the front, lifting up. 3 and 2 and 1. Now bring it back in line with your body and hold just 3 inches here. Okay, spine stays in neutral, getting that glute to engage. Good. Working lots of balance too. Okay, that right ankle wobbling. Good. And squeeze. Good. Good. Hey, good. One more time. Let's bring it over to the side. It doesn't have to go far. Just over to the side. Keep your hips squared to the front. Good. Good. Hold here. Nice. Woo, that right leg is working too. Stabilizing there. Now bring it back in line. Good. And hold here. You're going to bend the knee and you're going to press that heel back. Okay, bend and press. Really drive that heel back. I'm going to turn so you can see me. And press. In and press. So really fire that gluteal as you press back. In and press. In and press. In and press. Let's go a little faster for 10 and 9 and 8. Squeeze. 7 and 6 and 5. Go 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release. Yeah, nice work. Let's do the other leg. So ground your left. Take your right leg. Hands on your hips. Hinge forward a little bit. Okay, take that leg. Flex the foot and left. Hold. Feel that engagement here. Okay, if you pound it, it should be hard. Okay, 3 inches down and lift. Grounded to that left leg, just lifting here. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Okay, so same thing on this side. I'm going to start to bring that leg over to the right. Okay, so here we go. Woo, nice. And over. Now bring it back in line. Good. Squeezing that glute the entire time. And over to the side. Good. Lots of balance. Bring it back in line. Good, and hold here. Okay, spine is in neutral, so keep that hinge. Now bend that knee and drive that heel back. Left knee is bent. Okay, good. And drive, press, press, press that wall back behind you. And press, drive with that heel. Good, in, and press. Good, 4 more. Press, you got 3. Woo. And 2. Press, and 1. And press nice and strong. Come on here, feet in parallel. Hip distance apart and take it to a squat and just hold. Okay, good. Now we're going to take our arms, you're going to swing to the right and center. Hips stay squared to the front though, and swing to the left. And center, swing to the right. Woo. And center, spine is in neutral. Those legs up, right. And center, left. And center, hold here. If you need to place your hands on your thighs, go ahead. If you can keep your arms here, if you want to take it to the next variation, lift up and lower it down. Peek through your hands and down. Shoulders stay down away from your ears though. Working those legs, spine is in neutral, no pain in that lower back. And down. 3 more if you're doing the arm lifts. And down. 2 more. Up. And down. 1 more. Go. Up. And down. Rise up. And then really circling the arms. Shake everything out. Beautiful. Top of the mat, inhale, big breath. And swan dive down, lengthen through your spine, bend through your knees, ragdoll down, put that nice stretch through your spine. You can shift side to side, let gravity allow your head to pull your spine apart. Lengthen, hands on your thighs, lift up through your chest. Good, feel the stretch the backs of your legs back into that ragdoll, hands onto the mat, walk your feet back behind you, press back into downward facing dog, heel toeing through your feet. And then go ahead and take it into a plank here. You can lower to your knees, chaturanga, lower down, onto your belly, lift up through your chest, open up through that chest. Baby cobra, and exhale, push back into downward facing dog. 2 more times, inhale, top of a push-up. On your belly or chaturanga, hover, 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 inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Good, downward facing dog, push back. 1 more time, top of a push-up. Chaturanga, lower down, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And press back, downward facing dog here. Drive your heels down, nice stretch the backs of your legs. Okay, now from here we're going to take it into a quadruped, but we're going to hover our knees. So take it down and just hover your knees up off of the mat and hold. So knees are hovering, lots of core work. Holding here, knees are about hip distance apart. Just holding nice and strong. Belly is in, spine is in neutral for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. Going to take it into a quick child's pose. Rise up, tuck your toes under, push back into downward facing dog. Ground your left, kick your right leg nice and high. Feel the stretch the back of that left leg, then swing that right foot forward. Place it between your hands. Take it into a runner's lunge. Feel that stretch in your hip. Good. Take your left knee down, take your right arm, reach up to the ceiling, get that rotation. Good. And then place your right hand to your left gluteal. You're going to engage that gluteal, so get that feedback. That glute is engaged as you press your hips forward, open up to that hip flexor. Here, engage, press your hips forward, and then rise up. Take that right leg over to the side, so opening up to the hip. Place your right hand to the inner thigh. I'm going to turn so you can see me here. You're going to shift over that right foot as you open up that hip, and come on back, and shift. Open up to that hip, and come on back. 2 more times, go. And back 1 more time, open up to that hip. Here, and back. Okay, so we're here. Now we're going to take that right foot. You're going to pivot that left foot back, take that right foot here, take it into side plank on your knees, or legs extended here. Strong with that left shoulder if you want to. Right leg lifts up. Find your balance in this star. Holding a little higher with that right leg. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pivot over, face forward here. We're going to do some tricep push-ups. Let's do 5 on your knees or your toes. Take it down. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Push back, downward facing dog. Drive your heels down. Feel that release. Ground to your right leg. Kick your left leg high. And then softly swing it through. Place it between your hips. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Good. Hold here. Lower your right knee down. Take your left arm and reach up to the ceiling and open up that chest. Nice opening to that chest. Great pec stretch. And then left hand behind you. Go ahead and place it on that right gluteal. Engage that right gluteal as you press your hips forward. Open up to that hip. Good. Good. And rise up. Take that left foot out to the side. Left arm to the inner thigh. You're going to shift your weight over to the left as you press against that inner thigh, opening up to that hip. Release. And press open, open, open. And release. 2 more times. Go. Press. And then back 1 last time. Go ahead and open up, open, open, open. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then back. Beautiful. Take your hands back out. Tuck your toes under, push back into downward facing dog. Hands to the outer edges of the mat now, into that plank. You're going to do 5 chest presses on your knees or your toes. Here we go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And onto your belly, arms to your sides. Take it into back extension, arms reaching or by your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes, hamstrings, point your toes. If you want to, you can extend your arms out and take it to swimming. Beating your arms, your legs. Floor kicking, nice and fast. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take it down. Push back into child's pose. Ooh, forehead on the mat, rest it up. Good. Come on up, flip your legs around onto your side. Okay, bend your bottom leg so it's my left. Right leg straight. Just going to work that outer thigh. So just lift and lower. Foot is flexed, parallel. Just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Hold it at the top. We're going to bounce. Up, up. So getting that warm pretty fast. Yeah. Good. Bounce and bounce. Bounce and bounce. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the toe. You're going to kick it forward just slightly externally rotate so your toes are, your knee is up, heel is down. Okay, so it's at an angle in that hip. You're going to kick up, flex the foot, and lower down. Point up, flex, and lower down. Up, flex, and lower down. Hips are stacked. Oops. Point up, flex, and down. Up, flex, and down. Try and keep your thighs aligned. Flex and down. Up, flex, and down. Up, flex, and down. Two more, flex and down. One more, up, flex and down. Hold it halfway up. Parallel your feet, then kick that foot forward as far as you can. Angle your toes on and bounce, 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 bounce. Outer thigh, gluteo, work it, go. How about 15 more? 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down. You're going to come on up to seated. Place your hands behind you. Lift up to your chest. Bend through your elbows, knees lift up off the, or feet lift off of the mat. Good. Okay. So we're going to extend and tuck. So working the abdominals and tuck. Good. Extend, lift through your chest here. Out and back. Okay. Legs are glued together to start. Two more. Belly nice and flat. One more. Okay. This time as we extend, we're going to separate our legs out and together. Out. And go for the squeeze as you bring them together. Out. And squeeze. Out. And squeeze. 5 more. And squeeze 4 more. Out. 3 more. Go. 2 more. Last one. Here. And shift your weight. Legs over to the other side. Same thing here. The knees are bent. Down on your side. Hand here. Okay, so we're going to take that top leg, extend straight out. That turn so you can see me straight out, lift and lower. So in line with your mat, lifting and lower. Foot is flexed, parallel, lift and lower. Good. Outer thigh. Hips are stacked. Try not to lean back or forward. Hold it at the top and take it to a bounce, bounce, bounce. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Point the toes. Go ahead and kick that leg slightly forward. Okay, externally rotate so your knee is up, heel is down. Up, flex, and draw it down. Zipping your inner thighs up. Draw it down. Zip your inner thighs. Point up, flex, and draw it down. Again. Up, flex, and draw it down. 3 more. Up, flex, and down. Last 2. Up, flex, and down. 1 more. Up, flex, and down. Lift halfway up, parallel. Kick it forward as far as you can, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Nice. Good. Let's go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take it back up into seated. Okay. You're going to lean back, hands behind your thighs in boat pose. You're going to squeeze your legs together. Start to straighten your legs maybe. Maybe all the way, maybe just a little. You can release your arms. Nice and tight, holding. Okay. For 15 seconds. Squeezing shoulders down away from your ears. Good. Nice. 5 more seconds. 3 and 2 and 1. Release. Cross your lower legs. Take your hands out. Push back into downward facing dog. Heel toe through your feet. Walk them together. Press back. And then from here, legs together, we're going to take it into that hovering quadruped. So knees above the floor, hovering by an inch or two. If you can want to scoot your hands forward, back a little bit, that's fine. Just holding strong, squeezing those inner thighs, holding. Now if you want to make it dynamic, you can take your knees apart and together, apart and together, apart and together, apart, squeeze, apart and together. 2 more. Together, last one. Now, another variation. Swing both knees to the right and to the left. Just sweeping the mat as you transition. Try not to get your toes stuck. And left, and right, and left. 2 more sets, and left. 1 more set. Right, and left. Back to center. Tuck. Push back. Downward facing dog here. Going to go straight into a forward plank here. Legs together here, or on your knees. just holding nice and strong, back, neck long, shoulder blades apart. Hold. If you want, you can lift one leg up. Good. Strong. Hang in there. Good. Squeeze. Good. If you have one leg lifted, switch sides and hold. Squeeze. Slight bend in your elbows. Try not to lock them out. Squeeze those gluteals. Good. Almost there. Nice and strong. You got this. 10 more seconds. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. Take it into child's pose. Sit back on your heels, forehead on the mat, arms extended or by your side. Breathe. Good. Rise up. Very nice. Okay, scoot your legs over to the left side on one side. Right hand by your side. And you want to ground that left hip. Take your left arm, reach overhead, side stretch. So really press that left hip into the mat. Good. Left arm down, right arm reaches overhead. Side stretch here. Okay, I'm going to add in some core work. So right hand down, so really ground that hip. Left arm reaches overhead, okay? So really ground that left hip if you need to, some more room. You can walk your legs out. Okay, now here, grounding that left hip. See if you can float that right arm up. Hold. Good. Still grounding that left hip. Okay, very important. Hold. 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. And lower down. Swing over to the other side. Okay, this time ground your right hip. Left arm down. Press that right hip down. Reach that right arm over to the left. And then reach over to the right. Nice side stretch. Lateral flexion. And hold here. Grounding that right hip. Right arm reaches overhead here. If you want to, send that left arm, hold. Good. Pretty challenging, but thinking about grounding that right hip. 3 and 2 and 1. Whew, really, soles of the feet together in butterfly stretch. Press those knees out with your elbows or hands behind. Open up that chest and squeeze your glutes. Knees open out. Good. Breathe. Take it to a straddle. Up. Hinge forward. Inner thigh stretch. Try and keep your toes pointed up to the ceiling. If this doesn't feel good, you can hands back behind and press forward. Open up through your hips. Okay, whatever feels good. Then rise up. 90-degree bend in your front knee, back knee. And hinge forward. Feel that nice gluteal stretch for that front leg. Good. Switch. Other leg, 90-90. And fold over that opposite leg. Stretching it out. Back up, cross leg. Take a deep breath in. On the way down, take your shoulders and circle them around. Take your right arm big or reach. Follow your fingertips with your gaze. Hopefully you don't have a couch behind you. Other side, left arm. Back, open up to that chest one more time. And back here. Good. Head to your right. Circle around to your left. And right. And left. Back to center here. We'll finish off with our 2 final breaths. Okay, everything negative, send it away. Refill with only good. Okay, so here you go. Inhale, big breath. And exhale, send it out. Flick it all away. Refill. Inhale. Place your hands together and slowly bring them down to heart center. Feeling grounded and restored. Namaste.